Yo, what's up? Coming at you here from the kitchen. If you do hear Bluey or screaming in the background, that is not me. I am not watching Bluey. My son's watching Bluey, and sometimes he likes to scream randomly when he's playing with toys. So um, he's doing good. But anyway, I just want to come on here and talk about something that I think is important for this week. So if you were on Facebook this morning, you may have seen my post about recovery. So I have basically been screaming at everyone to take a day off this week. Not necessarily today, but I wanted to get a little bit more information to you guys so that you can kind of use it at your own discretion and think about what ways you want to use that yourself. So this is the week of the open. So I can assume that either between Thursday and Sunday, some, if not all of us, are probably going to be taking on 24.1. All right. So when it comes to an open workout, we've kind of been, discussing the last couple of weeks what it means to be recovered, both nutritionally and just like, I guess metabolic, physiologically. So when it comes to getting to that workout, one of the biggest things that we often miss when it comes to recovery is the reduction of stimulus or stimulus management. Okay. So we talk about all the ways that we can recover and things like that, but we don't talk about stimulus management. So what do I mean by that specifically? I mean tapering your fucking training, right? I don't think all of you are going to be like, hey, crushing wads on Thursday morning to do the open on Thursday night. Not necessarily that, but we have to start thinking today how we're going to approach our recovery for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As like a simple rule, I like to think of recovery of like 2 to 3 days before the stimulus that you're going to take on. So if you think you're going to be doing the open workout on Friday for Friday Night Lights, dial back 3 fucking days and then think about recovery from there. So Friday to Thursday to Wednesday to Tuesday. So Tuesday should be like the last real workout that you're doing, Tuesday at 5. And then Wednesday, you can absolutely take on a stimulus, but we have to start thinking about reduction of stimulus. So if you're going to go to the Wednesday morning WOD or the Wednesday 5 p.m. WOD, you want to think about, okay, I have the open coming up. I want to perform my best. I want to be rested. I want to be ready to take on a novel stimulus because that's the thing with the open. It's usually fucking novel. So if you're going to go to that workout, you should be thinking of like drastically reduce intensity, drastically reduce weights, probably somewhere in the tune of like 50, 60, maybe 70%, depending on how you feel, of what you would typically use, right? So if you're using a 50 or 35 pound dumbbell, probably use like 20, 25, something like that. If you're used to blowing it out of the water to the point where you're on your back gasping for air, reduce that down. You don't want to be doing that. Every workout that you should do, probably this week even, is going to be like a lackadaisical RPE 6 workout. We should not be absolutely crushing ourselves in the gym this week, especially anywhere around Wednesday, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. I would suggest that probably take on zero stimulus at least 24 hours before the workout. So if you know that you're going to be working out on Friday night, you do not want to do anything 24 hours before. And so that would include kind of like, I guess, the sleep as well. So if you're going to work out at 5 o'clock on Friday, definitely no stimulus after 5 o'clock on Thursday. I would probably suggest none on Thursday at all. But if you're going to get like some type of movement in, try to think about doing that in the morning. So then you have like a longer recovery window for that. Of course, this goes without saying that we should be doing all the regular stuff of eating enough calories, getting good sleep, but really think about starting to tapering your training now. No one this week should be risking injury by going for 1 rep max lifts for heavy stimulus where you're absolutely destroying your body. If you feel like you see yourself go into that territory, dial back the weight, dial back the intensity, dial back everything, because we need to facilitate our body returning to baseline. Simply put, that's it. That's all we need to think about, okay? So if from anything but a high level kind of thought on this, because it's really easy to get stuck in the weeds, but like, oh, okay, well, I can work out at 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday, and then kind of like just before that on Thursday. Don't worry about that. think about this as like one general rule is that we need to reduce stimulus this week. No one should have a good workout this week. Everything you do should just be moving. That's it. Okay? Because we're only 4 days away if you're doing it on Friday. Now, if you're doing it on Sunday, you can probably get away with a little bit of like a workout today, a workout Tuesday, then maybe like Wednesday, you want to start kind of bringing the intensity down. But if you're doing it Friday, you should think now is a good time to reduce the stimulus. Okay? So anyway, I didn't have any notes for this. I kind of just wanted to jump on and share my thoughts about this and remind you guys that we should be starting to taper our stimulus now, not later, because we do not want to be doing good workouts, good hard workouts on Wednesday, Thursday. Think about recovery. You want at least 2 to 3 full days of recovery, 24 hours of like absolutely no stimulus before the workout, and make sure you're doing the thing with nutrition. Make sure you're sleeping well, stay hydrated, stay focused, and we'll go over the workout live on Thursday, and we can discuss some nutritional strategies going into it if there needs to be one, because sometimes there doesn't need to be one. You know, if it's a couple of short 3-minute AMRAPs, like how different is your nutrition going to be if it's a 7-minute AMRAP? Not really that different, although there might be some things that we can leverage depending on the workout, because if it's just straight Metcon, it might look a little different nutritionally than possibly we're throwing in weightlifting in there and things like that. So I don't know, we'll look at it then. Maybe we'll come up with a plan. But either way, just remember, stay low stimulus this week. Stay stimulus free 24 hours before the workout. Make sure we're covered. And that's it, baby. Later.